Hello everybody, it's Georgie again. Today I'd like to show you how I made this card. To get started we will need a card base of 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, scored at 4 1/8 and folded in the middle, and burnish. You'll need a piece of basic grey cardstock at 5 5/8 by 3 7/8, a piece of Whisper white at 5 5/8 and 3 7/8 to go on the inside, a piece of Whisper white at 3 5/8 by 5 3/8, and a piece of Grapefruit Grove, and this measures 2 1/4 inch by 2 1/4 inch. Right. We are going to use the stamp set Falling Flowers, and we're going to use the flourish, that flower and that little flower there. And for the sentiment we're using Petal Palette, and we're going to use the word thank you. We're also going to use the dies, the stitch shape dies, and we're going to use number 3 of the square dies. It's the second largest. And also the dies belonging to Falling Flowers, and we're going to use this die. It seems to have moved. The large flower and the small flower. So to get started we need the flourish and basic grey ink, ink up our stamp, and we just stamp that down, leave it a little while so the ink transfers to the card. Clean that afterwards. Right, we also need a scrap of white, which I've forgotten. I've got some now. I'm sure if I looked properly I'd have a smaller bit, but never mind, it won't go to waste. And using Grapefruit Grove ink we're going to stamp the flowers. You notice on the flowers they have little notches. This is so that you can line up your dies with it. So my notch is at the top so that I know to match my dies at the top. Now if I press hard enough on that notch it might leave a mark, and it has, so I know that my notch has got to match up with that notch. So we also want the inside bit, as we're going to put a flower on. Clean off that notch because I don't want to get it on my inside of my card, which I've done. And then the big flower, just to make sure there's no ink on it. Perfect. And just put that to one side. Don't need this no more. Pin this back in, and we're going to put the sentiment on using basic grey, and we're just going to pop that down there and pray to whoever that it's straight. Oh, that's nice. Put that ink away. Right, I am going to bring my big shot up, and I do apologise if my table wobbles. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to change this plate for my magnetic plate. Put my cutting plate on the bottom, which has seen better days. My card piece on. Get my die, and I'm just going to place that on there and hope it's straight. It's nice and straight. Put top plate on. I'm sorry if it's wobbling, but my table wobbles. There we are. We've got a nice hole in our card. I don't need to cut the flowers out because I've already done them. Pop that back on there. Take it out and here's it. And bring this back in. Right, all we've got to do now is pop this card together. So, with your choice of adhesive, mine is wet glue. You can use snail or fast fuse or tear and tape, whatever you like. And just stick that nice and squarely on there. Don't need them flowers because I have already got mine cut out. Right, I'll stick this on the grey, basic grey piece. Nice and straight, not. It's better. And then stick this on the card. And stick this piece inside. Right, to stick this on, I'm going to put it on dimensionals. I need 5. So take the backings off. And then place this, not throw it, place it back in the square it's come out of. hopefully straight. That's better. And then with your flowers, you want one to go there and that one to go there. So glue the little flower on. The glue's nearly done. And this one we're going to put a dimensional on one of the petals and glue the rest of it up. Take the backing off. There we are. And just use this to add some gems. I have these mini faceted gems, which I will put one on this bud, one in the middle of the big flower, and then a tiny gem in the middle of the small flower. And so that's it. That's today's card, and this is the card I made the other day. Hope you enjoyed that. If you like it, please give a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of my cards, please press the subscribe button and the bell next to it, and you'll be notified whenever I upload any more videos. And all I can say for now is thank you for visiting. Bye.